And you heard Raquel Garrido mention it just now. This fear that this is the slippery slope, and which afterwards we're working round the clock here, the same as in other places. We've just seen, and that France could become a little bit too much like what we've just had over in the United States, Black Friday, when all the Christmas shopping season starts and the stores open all the time. Do you fear as though perhaps France will be a little bit less French if you let the stores open?
Well, I think the problem is not France or another country. The problem is to see how you protect the workers, and I think this is the most important question. Of course, I believe that this is not only a French question, it's a European question, and we have to have now a real work to harmonize at the European level what are the social rights of the people. The fact that some companies are struggling hard to open shops on Sunday could be dangerous for the people, because how a worker could be able in his shop to say, I refuse to work on Sunday. This is also a big problem. And we see very often now in some kind of shops and supermarkets, workers who want to say, I don't want to work on Sunday because I want to stay with my family, has a lot of pressure. So I think we need a legislation to say how many Sundays a shop can be open, but also how can we protect the workers who say, my family wants me on Sunday and I want to be with them. And this, I think, is very legitimate too.
You mentioned Europe, and there's a whole wide range when it comes to Europe. Some viewers who are watching this debate from other parts of the world may be rolling their eyes about the feckless French. But point of fact, most of Europe defends the sanctity of Sunday. Germany, Sundays and public holidays are rest, except for in emergency services situations. Italy, 8 Sundays a year. United Kingdom, well, they've had the Sunday Trading Act since 1994. There you see the map showing places where Sunday work is restrictive. And that basically, you can see there, is the core of Western Europe. When you see, though, you go into the fine print of all that, José Bové, you see that each country has its own legislation. You're saying is that it should be, there should be one rule for all of Europe?
I say that we have a big problem in Europe, and this is only one point. But on the social right of the workers, as you were saying, and that's true, we don't have a European legislation. And I think this is quite dangerous because we have dumping from a country to another. On other subjects at social level, we have this dumping. So I think it's important that we begin to build now clearly social rights for the workers at all the level, at the European level. And I'm sure that if we ask to all the countries what is the issue on this case, most of the countries, as you were saying, don't want to work on Sunday. So this is a way to resist against what the big companies want. That means that they want to open every day because they want to make money and they want to